Hi, I'm Tyson.
And I'm Callie.
And we are Aviation Adventures. Now, in past videos, you may have heard me mention the NAAA convention. Well, we are here right now in Palm Springs, California at the National Agricultural Aviation Association convention. So what is this? Well, it's a lot of networking. There's people here from all over the United States as well as a few other countries. So meeting new people, always obviously a great thing. Also, there is a lot of education going on here. So we're gonna be here for the next 4 days and we'll be attending a lot of classes, staying up to date on the newest technology that's out there, as well as different studies that they've maybe been putting on for the last few years and seeing results of what is currently happening and making sure that we are up to date with the latest and greatest.
With all that said, let's head inside and check it out.
Today's day 2 of the trade show. We thought we would take you around and show you some of the cool things that we think are kind of interesting in the industry, as well as
some of our favorite products that we're actually using.
Yes. This is our first stop. This is Shane Grady's booth. He sells smoker oil. So we do get the question quite often about what we're using for smoker oil, and this is it. Delivered right to our door. Doesn't get any easier than that. He's super easy to deal with, has the best prices and the best smoker oil around.
How often do you get the opportunity to look inside a beautiful, brand new engine?
We are at the Reby booth, and behind us we have the Reby Smart Gate. So I've talked a little bit about gates in the past. We don't use them anywhere near the capacity that this is because we don't do a lot of dry, but on the bottom of the hopper, bottom of the airplane is the gate box, and on my airplane it's just a manual. I push it forward or pull it back to open and close it if I'm doing dry. Well, Reby has this one here that's automatic. So as the airplane is flying in and out of the polygon here, this gate box will open up and close. So as the airplane flies back in to the field, it opens, it stays open that whole time. And then as the airplane hits the edge, it closes, and it's gonna open again and close again as it goes in and out of the field. Just like this. And it's all completely automatic. This is a first for me. Behind me is an R44, and it has been retrofitted. All the seats are taken out, all the instrumentation is taken out, and it is still remotely flying. So there's a pilot in a van that is flying it, but he's not in it. Right now, I don't know, there's definitely a benefit with the payload because you don't have all of the stuff inside as well as a pilot, so it's gonna haul more, but you still have a pilot. Behind us we have drop flight, and we've been super excited about this because this allows pattern testing at your home airport on your own time. In the past, we've always had to go to another airport on a certain date, and we have 3 passes to go over a string that then analyzes our pattern, making sure that we're putting out the best pattern, doing the best job that we can. With drop flight, it allows you to set up your own cards and go over them as many times as you want, as many cards as you have, and you then load it into your phone and it tells you exactly what your pattern is. So with this information, you can change it to however you want. You can shut nozzles off on the end, you can go every other. I mean, you can play around and test this and take all the time that you want to take.
This booth has been so busy both the days at the trade show, so I think it's gonna become an industry standard for owner-operators. So if you haven't jumped on the bandwagon yet, you need to do so.
Our last stop of the day has been Capstan Ag, and our last stop was drop flight, talking about pattern. Well, that's what Capstan Ag is all about. So this is a boom, nozzles. It's mind-blowing. I can't even talk about all of it because they literally had a session this morning that was an hour and a half long talking about it. But what it really dials down to is pulse width modulation. So each nozzle is separately controlled with a pulse width modulator, but you can literally change the tip size of what you're running without ever getting out of the airplane and turning nozzles. You can do it while you're flying. I mean, what this is doing is absolutely insane. You can literally have control over each individual nozzle. And what they're saying is that it'll stay within your predetermined pressure of the airplane. So if you want 40 PSI, it'll stay there within a pound or two. That's what I've heard. I haven't run it yet, but I would love to get my hands on one of these.
Well, that is a wrap on the 2023 trade show. However, it's not quite over yet.
Not for me, at least. Tomorrow, I'm taking an all-day course, and it's all about flying in the wire environment. So flying at these low altitudes that we all fly in when we're spraying. I'm sure that I'm going to learn a ton. Even though I've been doing it for a long time, there is so much information that I don't feel like I know. I'm very excited to be taking this course.
What happens if there's no more aerial applicators, right?
In your specific market, there's going to be different opportunities.
Turbine transition training, brought them back to our operation.
And there's 2 different types of flares that they use on that.
Statistically, no. They're all the same.
That many of these things you don't have to find with those situations.
Very simple to use, very user-friendly.
I want you to be
There were sessions all day that we were in. It was a busy day. We're at the welcome reception now. It's been amazing to meet up with old friends, meet new friends. And if you know us, you know we're really cheap. And so there were light snacks, and we just filled up as much as we could on those light snacks.
We turned those light snacks into a full-on dinner.
$1,200. I'm at $1,100. $1,200. I'm at 11 in the back. $1,200. We've sold it for $570,000. $570,000.
The big prize tonight was a brand new Pratt & Whitney -34 engine, and it ended up going for $575,000.
Valued at $648,000 though, so actually it was a steal of a deal.
It was a good deal. Pratt & Whitney is putting on a nice dinner tonight. We've been looking forward to it all day. That's a wrap for the 2023 NAAA convention.
We're headed to the airport and it's time to go home. Thanks so much for following along on this little adventure with us. Hopefully it was cool for you to see a little bit inside the industry. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below and we'll get back to you.
I'm Tyson.
And I'm Callie.
And we are Ag Aviation Adventures. Fly low and fly fast.